All right, we have Harvey Smith here, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4 in the morning. Tell us why you're out here.
Well, the police have come again, and they're trying to fence off the park. This looks like it's a violation of the injunction that has been done by the courts. So, we can pursue it further legally, but this should not be happening.
Right. So, why not? What was the court proceeding that you and your people had led? It was the proving that it's a National Historical Landmark, or how did you know?
Okay, so our group got the park on the National Register of Historic Places, and a couple of weeks ago we actually got a letter of support from the National Trust for Historic Preservation,
Right.
and that's the premier preservation organization in the country.
You got approval from them.
Yes.
Turn it down.
And they recognize that we're on the National Register, and they also said that the university should pursue the alternatives that we know that they have. We've been given a false choice between a park and student housing when we can have both, and their planning documents prove it. So the issue is, it seems the university is just dead set on destroying a symbol of the civil rights movement, the free speech movement, the anti-war movement, and it comes at a very, I think, dangerous time in our country when authoritarianism is on the rise, and this represents UC Berkeley behaving like a corporate entity and pushing pro-growth at any cost.
Right. So, what do you think What do you think the courts is gonna kind of react after finding out how they did this? And
well, the court issued Court of Appeals issued an injunction against the university starting any construction in the park. It didn't forbid fencing, but I think what's happened early this morning is that they've actually brought in heavy equipment in there. They cut more trees. That is a violation of the injunction. So I can't see the court being very happy with this. It is now in the Supreme Court, and we'll see, what will shake down and how the court may react to this.
right. So how can you kind of predict their actions today? What do you think they're going to do today and tomorrow, or is it unpredictable?
Well, I think what their goal was to fence the park and to get everybody out of the park. They cannot start construction until the court, until this is finished in the courts. Now, what has happened is that, through support from the city of Berkeley, which is kind of amazing. I mean, this is the town of Ron Dellums, Mondale Sherrick, Gus Newport, Ying Lee. What's happened to Berkeley that they would collude with the University of California in this project. And again, we always point to the fact they don't have to do this. They can build student housing and preserve a park. And particularly in this neighborhood, this is the most crowded part of Berkeley. They want to make it more densely populated. It needs every square inch of urban green space. And they're violating every standard for that. So it's difficult to say where they're going with this, because they can get a fence up, but they can't do any construction until this gets out of the courts. That's also another issue, because the legislature passed a bill that said that the university doesn't have to look at alternatives. So we don't know how the court will react to that. They may say that, the legislature is stepping on their toes, stepping on another branch of government in a way that they should not. We just don't know, how this may unfold at this point.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you very much for your words and your action.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thanks for your
you.
work.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.